and hit the fancy record button. All right, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Andre Park, and I had the privilege to introduce to some, present to others, the director of North America, Mr. Rick Redford. Grab your pen, grab your notepad. How are you doing today, Rick?
I'm doing great, Andre. Thanks. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir. I can hear you loud and clear.
And I will, if you want my video, then you need to allow me to, because it says I can't start it without your permission.
Yeah, sure thing here. Here we go.
I don't know if people want to see me or not, but
You should be able to do that now.
okay. There we go. Hey,
All
everybody.
right.
It's good to see you.
Good
So
to see
thank
you
you.
too.
Yeah, thank you, Andre, and thank you for those kind words. You start out in business, and I've been in the industry about 30 years, and it doesn't take long for if you don't have integrity in the industry, it doesn't take long for that message to get out either. So thank you for that. It means a lot.
Yes, sir. So NewAge. So tell me about NewAge, where we are, where we're going, and we've got folks on from all different parts of the world and different time zones. So we're on a big mission.
We are. And you know what? Thank you for allowing me to come on tonight and to share this with you. First of all, I have been in the industry, as I said, close to 30 years. Most recently, before I joined RX, which is part of the NewAge family, I was the CEO of a company called Forever Green. I've been in multiple different companies and kind of risen up through the ranks. And when I had an opportunity to join RX, and this was about 2 years ago, last June, I was looking for some key things, and I saw it with RX. I got excited about it. Part of that was the vision. So RX and NewAge were founded on the same principles, and that was they felt like other companies were doing the distributors kind of in a wrong way. And in the sense, it was heading more towards treating people more like employees and less like independent business owners. And both companies were founded with that same idea in mind, is to really give back the ownership of your own business, your independent business, to you, and only create a contract, meaning an agreement that I would sign, that we would sign as executives of a company, let alone something that we want you to sign. So it really starts with that principle. We have a Bill of Rights that defines these rights that you have as a distributor, are so unique in an industry where if you've been with another company, you just have to look at the policies and procedures, and it basically says that we can change anything at any point in time, and if you cash your check, you have to agree to it, or if you cash your check, you do agree to it. That is in your policies and procedures. Ours says something very different, meaning if we make a change in the policies today, then you can say, you know what, I don't agree with that change. And if you joined us 5 years ago, we would say, okay, we honor that agreement because that's the one you agreed to. When have you ever heard of anything like that in our industry? We're very upfront about our commitment to you and this being your own independent business. And I wanted to start with that, even though, you've asked me where we are, because we are at a very unique place in time. First of all, and raise your hand if you ever wanted to be a part of something when it was brand new, kind of a new idea, of course we do, right? Well, the challenge with that is most new concepts, most new companies are startups. And startups are fraught with risk because 99% of those go out of business, not because they're bad people or bad ideas or bad product or bad whatever. A lot of them are underfunded. They didn't think they needed as much money as they did, or maybe they weren't good people. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why many companies go out of business. So how do you balance the two? How do you find a startup opportunity with an established company without that risk? And that's why I joined RX and now NewAge. And it really is, it's as simple as that. I'm not a young man anymore. I have the youngest energy in the building, but I'm one of the oldest guys here. So it just is the way it is. And you know what? When I was younger and I was being proud of being one of the youngest guys around the boardroom table, it's like, yes. And now I'm like one of the oldest guys, and I'm like, how did that happen? And yet I'm the one who still, breaks into song and energy comes up. So you'll get used to me. But I joined RX / now NewAge because of the vision of becoming something different, disruptive, unique. One of the mantras of RX was unleashing the human potential for good. To me, the transformation that happens in people's lives is magic. In my 30 years in this industry, I've seen all over the world in almost every country, just incredible transformation stories. And that's what we celebrate. That's what we focus on. And the transformations can be skin, could be weight, could be health, could be money, which is a big deal today. It's so easy to see if someone needs to lose weight. You walk up and say, "Hey, I've got some product for you," but how do you know if they have disease of the wallet?
Yeah.
You don't. Most people don't admit to that. And yet they might be, in my opinion, most people today are hoping, in many cases praying for help, for an opportunity, for change. It's a unique time in the world's history. With COVID, with shutdowns and everything that's happened, more and more people are looking for that home-based opportunity, which is a unique place and time. You combine that with our company, which you could go outside. Now, Tahitian Noni is a little different because it's been around about 24, 25 years. So a lot of people know that name, but Arx was a name that almost nobody knew of. And you could walk outside in any city except for one, and that's Thomasville, North Carolina. It's a story for another day. But almost any city in the United States and around the world and mention, have you ever heard of Arx? And they say no. Well, that's the place and time we're at with the combined entity today, NewAge Beverage, which now is Tahitian Noni, RX, and RX prior to this had Limu, Nucerity, some other product companies that we had acquired along the way, as well as merged with, 14 different acquisitions before this merger with NewAge Beverage. So you've got this really new startup idea concept called NewAge Beverage that is about a $550 million startup company. I mean, imagine that. 80 over 75 countries, founded on principles of success. One of the things that people say, what was one of the first things that appealed to you? I said, owners and executives that know how to run a profitable business. I mean, imagine that would be a priority where in our industry, unfortunately, it hasn't been. The mentality of overspending, creating a Taj Mahal type of a building, and as a showcase, instead of paying you, instead of spending the money and paying you more money. It's just a different mentality here. So all of the core foundations are in place. Then you have a place in time where we really have not gone into any kind of momentum as NewAge. And that is a very unique opportunity as far as I'm concerned. And that's why I'm here. Coming from being the CEO of another company, I remember when Mark Wilson, who's the president, said, we don't have any C-level positions. In fact, you'd be taking like 2 or 3 steps back in your career. Would you consider coming to RX? And I didn't say right away. I had to play a little hard to get, but I said, you know what? I want to be a part of this. This is so unique to me. I don't care what you call me. I just want to be a part of it because I could see the development of something really special here. And so where we are, that merger just finalized about 10 days ago.
Yeah.
Which means that we now are NewAge Beverage. We are NewAge. And it is the beginning of something really, really unique. Our vision is to make a serious difference. Our vision is to become the world's leading social selling and distribution company. That is, in a nutshell, our vision. And our goal in 3 years is to be $2.5 billion. We're going to do that in a combination of ways. Number one, we're going to do it through organic growth. Number two, we're going to do it through leadership. And when I say acquisition, I don't mean buying leaders. I mean people like Andre who are getting back engaged in this business. There are in Europe alone, we had a group of 40,000 people that joined us this last week. They came because in their eyes, there is no other logical choice. We had a company that we are in the process of negotiating with right now. The owner of the company was here a few weeks ago. And I asked him, I said, what brought you here? What led you here? And he said, because NewAge is the only logical choice in the marketplace. It really is a special opportunity. And if you see where we are, and if we're 600 million and you see what the stock's trading for, it's about $3.50. I don't look at it every day because it drives me crazy if I do, because I am a shareholder. But if you look at it about $3.50, and we haven't reported our blended combined earnings yet of RX and NewAge. And if we are going to grow, if we are going to become a $2.5 billion company in the next 3 years, well, what do you think is going to happen with the stock? I can't make any assurances, obviously. I can't make any guarantees. That would be irresponsible. But if that was the case, then obviously that's what stock price follows performance. So I'm excited about the future, Andre. It's one of the I've been a part of momentum in my career, and I know you have as well. it doesn't always happen twice. It doesn't always happen 3 times. And I believe that this is one of those occasions that why I'm most excited, why I'm excited to get up every day, and then to work with people like you. I get a chance, like you said, we got a chance to talk for the first time, and I just I can see that we're going to have a lot of fun working together. We both have an excessive amount of energy. We're excited for the future, and we both share our respect for somebody that you also share respect for, and that's Shannon. So. Looking forward to working together with you. I hope that answered your question. You can tell I'm excited. It's not a fake excitement. I'm not like pretending to be excited. I'm excited to be alive. I'm excited to be a part of this company.
Oh, Rick, thank you so very much. I know your time was limited, and I know you got another appointment that you got to get to, but thank you so very much for taking your time out and being with us today. Before you hop off, any last words you want to leave with us before you go?
Well, thank you. And I could go into a long explanation, but it's if you like to body surf, and I'm a body surfer. I'm a swimmer. I was a competitive swimmer growing up. There is an art to body surfing, and if you've ever watched surfers, there's when the wave breaks, and in between where the wave breaks and where the wave forms, there's a staging area. And if you recognize waves, then you see the wave as it's developing. But the key to riding a wave is not necessarily the recognition of the wave. That's part of it. It's that you have to paddle as hard as you can to get on top of the wave. And once you're there, then you just kind of have to guide and stay on top. But it takes an excessive amount of paddling to get to the top of the wave. And I'm an older guy. I have 3 son-in-laws that are very healthy and athletes. I kick their butt in the water because I know how to do it and I'm good at it. And when you get on the top of the water, you can ride that wave all the way to the shore. And that's what I see happening right now. First of all, I can recognize the wave. And I know that Andre does as well. And that's why we're excited. But now the key is not just to say, oh, that's a great wave. It's to paddle as hard as you can to get on top of it so that you can enjoy the ride all the way to all the way to the shore. And that's what I would say is don't miss this opportunity and work like you've never worked before. That's what I'm doing, because I recognize what's going to happen in the next 2 to 3 to 5 years. It's going to be a special time for all of us. And so ride the wave with us. Enjoy, like what you say, Andre, enjoy the beaches of the world. Well, you got to ride the wave to get to the beach. So that's the last point I have to make.
Hey, thank you so much, Rick. We surely appreciate you being on. Enjoy your time this season with your family, and we look forward to working with you and make some great things happen, riding those waves.
Amen, my brother. Thank you.
All right, you take care. You have a phenomenal day.
You too. Thank you.
Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go ahead and continue on and share with you a little bit more in depth and put some more details to what you just heard. So definitely, if you're looking at this for the first time, I definitely want to thank you for being on. But more, please make sure you thank the person who invited you on, because they truly thought enough of it to share with you a life transforming concept. So just here's some of the details to kind of go with what Rick was just sharing with you all. The first thing is we are a publicly traded company, and our stock market symbol you can look up is NBEV, NBEV. You can look up our symbol there on the stock market and be able to get that symbol there. Here are just a few of the companies that we have merged with or acquired. That's all underneath the NewAge umbrella: RX, Zenoa, Mavi, Lamu, Noni by NewAge, and a few other companies. Total revenue so far, $500+ million, $50 million cash on hand, and we have over $300 million in asset as a company. As you heard from Rick, he was a part of the RX executive team, and they're running the day-to-day operation at NewAge for one reason only: their experience, their proven experience. And as you can see, all these awards that they have received over the years prove that they have the results. Market penetration, we have distribution set up in over 75 markets throughout the world, where we have physical offices and warehouse and distribution center. So no matter where you're joining in from today, the power you have in your hand can spread throughout the globe in a very short period of time. You heard Rick just said they had 40,000 people in Europe that decided to join with us because there weren't no other viable option. What has that done for our company's growth? Well, NewAge in 4 years went from about 2 million to over $500 million in revenues. And we have a very unique approach. You might have a person say, well, oh, I heard of network marketing before and this, I don't know about that. This is different. We're disrupting the industry. We have a omni-channel approach. What does that mean? Well, we do some business through retail. You're going to see some products in the gas stations, in the grocery stores that you're familiar with, Nestle bottled water. You might see one of our other beverage brand, the Bob Marley beverage brand. You go to Sam's Club, you might see our Kabusha beverage there in Sam's Club. That's all part of our product line. About 20% is done through direct to store and retailing. But 80% of our production is done through e-commerce and through direct sales. That's where you come into play. And they're very unique and relevant brands that you're going to have access to, like our CBD line, our energy drinks, our Hero and our Bullfrog energy drinks line, our Noni collagen, our skincare line, our Giving Greens, our hair care line. We have a whole entire nutritional supplement line that came in from the RX brand. We have Slenderex, which is a weight loss line. We have the entire Lemu seaweed line. We have our purity systems, which have water filtration and also home air filtration system. Prime is our essential oil. And this is just the beginning. Now, one of the key lines we want you to be educated on is our Tahitian Noni line. And here's the reason why. It has sold over $4 billion worth of revenues. It has helped people for over 24 years that are loyal consumers of this product. Now, when we talk about all of our products, we don't make any medical claims. We're not saying these products can treat or cure any ailments or disease. They can possibly help make a difference in your life. But like Rick said, it's all about transformation. It's about helping you to transform your body in the ways that you want to transform your body. Whether you're concerned right now about transforming your health, you want to transform your waistline, maybe you want to transform your skin, your digestive system. We have a product that can possibly help in that particular area. But like I said, we make no claims, no guarantees. These are all natural wellness products that can help in that transformation process. But as I switch gears and talk about another transformation process, transforming your financial health. Like Rick said earlier, you can't see if somebody has, what I used to call brokitis. I don't know if anybody know what brokitis is, but that's something I had a challenge with for many, many years, where you got your paycheck, and by the time you paid all the bills out, you had no check left, and then you still looked around, you had like 2 bills left still to pay, and you're sitting here thinking like, okay, the bank account is on zero, and I can't pay this bill, and I can't pay that bill. Or I got $20 left. Do I put that in the gas tank, or do I get some groceries to make it through the next week to the next paycheck? That's what we call brokitis. And unfortunately, because of what's going on right now globally with this pandemic, there are people that were used to making 6 figures a year that are experiencing what I call brokitis, for a lack of better educational term. The money is a little bit funny. So I want to switch gears and talk about how can we help you to improve or transform your financial situation. And as I go into this, I want you to understand working from home is something as an industry we've been doing for over 60 years. We know exactly how to work from home. The world now is starting to figure out, oh, we've got to work from home. Let's do Zooms. We've been doing Zooms for the last 6, 7, 8 years. This year, everybody is now doing Zoom. So we're going to show you, as professionals that have been working from home for over 60 years, exactly how to do this the right way. But like Rick said earlier, your timing is perfect. All of the mergers are coming together. The ink just dried on the paperwork about 10 days ago. So this gives us a 4-month window. That wave is forming. And living here in Florida, I get a chance, we'll go sit out here by the water, and we'll, I'll swim in the water myself, but then we'll see the surfers, they'll go further out in the water. And I would see these surfers, they'll paddle out and they'll just sit there and they'll just wait. They'll wait, they'll wait, they'll wait, they'll wait. And then all of a sudden, you don't see nothing with your natural eye. This surfer is just paddling, 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 paddling real hard. Then all of a sudden, this wave just formed underneath him. And just like Rick said, he rides that wave all the way past me back into shore. And that's where we are right now. We as leaders in this industry, we know the wave is forming. So you have an opportunity over these next 4 months to start paddling, to start sharing this product, sharing this opportunity with people like you have never done before, and take advantage of these 4 months of what we're calling pre-launch. Now it's the best of both worlds. We're rock solid, debt-free company, $500+ million in revenues, but it's really a ground floor opportunity with everything just coming together. And in these next 4 months, you can create some miracles in your life and the people's life that you love and care about. Now, over the next 4 months, you're going to get paid out through the Miranda traditional compensation plan, which is really simple. They pay out weekly checks in the fast start bonus. You'll earn 20% of any sales of people that you personally introduce. So if you personally introduce, they decide to start a business with us, any sales that they produce, you'll earn 20% of that. Anyone that they refer to the company, you'll earn 5% of any sales that they produce themselves and throughout their organization. And that's paid out on a weekly basis. Then come April, we're going to merge into the RX compensation plan for 3 main reasons. One, it's been awarded not 1, 2, 3, but 4 times as being the #1 compensation plan worldwide. 2, it has 3 patents that are pending on this compensation plan. So it's very unique and it cannot be duplicated because we have patents on it. And 3, the company pays out 50 cents on every dollar back out to the field. So it makes it one of the most lucrative compensation plan in the marketplace. Now, as I start to talk about income, we're not making any income guarantees here. We're not making any income claims. You're going to get out of this what you put in. You put in hard work, you're going to get paid. You sign up and just wanting to be lucky. That doesn't work here. That's what they call the pyramid scams. This is a legitimate company, legitimate opportunity. You get paid for your production. That's how it works. Now, they have a very unique savings bonus. And for time's sakes, I'm not going to go into this, but you have it set up where RX have a very unique savings program where they'll help to start save money for you. They have a very simple way to help you to earn an extra $10,000 a month in residual income by building your business with what we call independent products and consultant or distributors or reps. And the more products that they market through their business every week and every month, the bigger your residual income can grow on that. Now, one of the very key part of the RX compensation plan is the generational check match. And on this generational check match, it can get very, very lucrative for you, for your team, and for the people that you love and care about. But this is the key thing I want you to write down about the generational check match. It is about how many people you help to build a business that products are being moved and products are being sold, that they can earn a significant amount of income so you can get a check match on that. The more people you help to earn a paycheck and the more you help them to earn a bigger paycheck, the bigger your paycheck is going to be through the generational check match. Now, on top of that, we have unprecedented rewards. Trips, vacation, cruises. We have our loyalty shopping program where you can trade in points and get free products for that. We have RX Travel where we have different travel events coming up, whether it's going to be cruises to Tahiti, whether it's going to be dream vacations, whether it's going to be regional events. You can be a part of that. We also have RX Diamonds where, if you want to get some bling, we have that opportunity there. And we have RX Medical, and they just updated that information because one of the things about being an entrepreneur and you're your own business owner, it's kind of hard to find good medical for you and your family. We have that here all in the RX plan. Now, we're professionals at helping you to build a successful business, and we know events is a key part of that. We've been putting on events for close to 10 years at RX and for over 24 years at Tahisha Noni, and we're not going to stop. It's going to continue to grow. It's going to get bigger and better. But this is what I want you to understand. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We have a system in place, a system that will show you how to save yourself time, energy, and money. A part of the system, you're going to have apps, you're going to have groups, you're going to have training calls, Zooms, videos, leadership events. You're going to support from the person that invited you on, support from myself, support from Mr. Shannon Rowland, support from our corporate team, all to help you to become successful and build a very lucrative business. Now, today marks the first day that you can enroll during our pre-launch era. So this is what you want to do. Get back with the person who invited you on and let them know where you are. We generally run into three types of people. The first person, this is not for you. And I'll be the first to tell you, you know what? Right now is not for everyone. It's not for the person that you need all the I's to be dotted. You need all the T's to be crossed. You need all the ducks to be in a row. If that's you, this timing right now is not for you. It's just not. Let the person know that share this with you. Hey, you know what? The timing is just not for you. And they'll keep you educated. They'll keep you updated. And, when the timing is right for you and it fits, we'll move forward. The second person, you're really interested in trying some of these powerful products. If that's you, get with the person who invited you on. They'll be glad to get some products out to you so you can try them. You can start to experience them and have some powerful benefits. And if it works for you, great. The third person, you're ready to paddle. You see the wave starting to form, and you want to ride this wave of momentum. You want to be a part of these next 4 months of our pre-launch, and then we go into launch in April. If that's you, get back with the person who invited you on, and they'll walk you through the process of enrolling. Now, there's a business pack that you can get started with. Now, the business pack for North America is going to include the Tahisha Noni Wellness Shots. This is going to give you 6 Tahisha Noni Wellness Shots. Each box have 10 individual shots in there at about 2 ounces. And you can have different forms, whether you have the focus, you have the immunity, you have the sleep, and you can pick and mix and match them. You'll get 4 1-liter bottles of the original Tahisha Noni juice. Your sign-up kit is included in this, which is regular $35. Your distributor kit is included also. You're going to get 1 month of our Office Pro membership. That's some awesome tools to help you build your business. You're going to get a discount of $54. You're going to include free shipping. And anytime you refer somebody that get this product package to start with, you're going to get paid $100 for personally referring someone. And that cost of investment is $340 US, plus your taxes for your particular area. It comes with free shipping, and you're up and running. Now, I know we have a wide international market watching right now. In Australia, we do have a leadership pack put together. I think Australian dollars is $449 Australian dollars. In Japan, we do have a business builder pack that you can choose from. That's all around in that same price range in US dollars, about $350 US. You're up and running as a business builder. With that being said, I definitely want to thank each and every one of you for being on. But more importantly, please make sure you thank the person who thought enough of you to share this with you. Not everyone gets a chance to know about the waves before they're formed. You think about it. If you had the opportunity to be a part of Google before Google became what they are today, would you have jumped on that wave 10 years ago? If you had the opportunity to be a part of Amazon when Jeff was in the garage, would you have jumped on Amazon? Would you have wished someone shared Amazon with you? Well, that's where we are today. And like I said, it's not for everybody. We understand. But if it's for you, and the timing is right, we look forward to working with you. We look forward to helping you and helping you to have some tremendous success in what we're doing. With that being said, take care. God bless. And we truly look forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world.